Let me be honest with you. There's nothing fun about feeling like you weren't enough for someone you gave your heart to, especially when that someone is a woman you really cared about. And she walked away like it was nothing. You start questioning everything. What did I do wrong? Does she even miss me? Will she ever regret leaving? Here's a hard truth. As long as you're focused on her, she's not thinking about you. And if you're still texting, calling, checking her socials, or trying to stay in her life, you're making it easy for her to move on. No regrets, no second thoughts. If you really want her to regret losing you, there's only one move that works. Cut her off completely. Not out of bitterness, not out of spite, but out of self-respect. When you remove your presence from her life, your attention, your energy, your care, it creates a vacuum. A space she used to take for granted suddenly feels empty. That's when the regret starts. That's when the what-if questions creep into her mind. But it doesn't happen overnight. It takes discipline, it takes control, and it takes a mindset shift from chasing her to choosing you. This isn't about making her jealous or playing mind games. It's about going ghost with purpose. Quietly walking away without drama. No last messages, no emotional outbursts. Just calm, confident disappearance. And while she's out there trying to figure out what happened, you're focused on leveling up, building your life, and becoming the kind of man she'll wish she never lost. Let's break it down step by step, starting with how to disappear without saying a single word. 1. Disappear. Without the drama, like the smart men do. Let's talk facts, not feelings. Most men, after a breakup, feel this urge to explain themselves. They want to talk things through, get closure, or prove their worth. So what do? They send that emotional text, "We need to talk." They pour out their hearts. They ask if she's sure. They try to negotiate one last conversation. Here's what happens next. She pulls further away. Why? Because the more you talk, the more control you give her. And nothing kills attraction or triggers regret faster than a man begging for attention she's already decided to withdraw. Now think about the men who do the opposite. The ones who vanish without saying a word. No goodbyes, no explanations, no guilt trips, just silence. I've seen it play out in real life more than once. One guy I know was completely invested in a woman. He thought she was the one. Then, out of nowhere, she said she needed space. Instead of chasing her or trying to fix it, he said nothing. Literally nothing. He didn't send a single message. "No, I miss you. No, we need to talk." He removed her from social media, stopped responding to her friends, and just disappeared. Weeks later, she was the one reaching out, sending texts, calling late at night, even showing up at his place. Why? Because silence speaks. She didn't expect him to be that calm, that collected, that unavailable. It made her question everything. That's what you need to understand. Women are emotional creatures. When you react with zero drama, it messes with their expectations. You're supposed to chase, right? You're supposed to fight for her. But when you don't, it makes her wonder what she lost and who you really are without her. You don't need to announce your exit. That's what weak men do. Strong men don't do speeches. They just leave, not to be cold. Not to punish, but to protect their peace and hold on to their dignity. And guess what? That silence becomes power. It gives her space to feel your absence. It forces her to sit with the choice she made. So if you're thinking about sending that one last message, don't. If you're tempted to ask for closure, don't. If she cut you off, let her feel what it's like without your presence, quietly. You don't need a "we need to talk" moment to make a woman regret losing you. All you need is the discipline to walk away and say nothing. Because when you disappear without drama, that's when the real regret begins. 2. The social media blackout, strategic vanishing. After a breakup, one of the first places she'll check is your social media. Not because she misses you, at first, but because she's curious. She wants to see how you're reacting, what you're posting, and whether you're hurting. And most guys take the bait. They start posting gym selfies, party pics, quotes about moving on or finding peace. They act like they're unbothered. But guess what? She can smell the performance. She knows it's for her. And that gives her even more power. The smarter move? Total blackout. That means no stories, no posts, no likes, comments, or reactions. No cryptic "I'm doing fine" energy. Go completely dark. This is what we call strategic vanishing. You're not just going silent, you're making it impossible for her to read you. And when a woman can't read a man she used to have figured out, It drives her crazy. I've seen it happen over and over. A buddy of mine got blindsided by a breakup. Instead of acting out online, he deleted every post that involved her, unfollowed her, and stopped posting entirely. At first, she didn't care, but by week 2, she was watching his old stories. Week 3, she was liking old photos. Week 4, she sent a "Hey, just checking in" DM. Why? Because he created a void she couldn't fill. That silence online made her feel disconnected, uninformed, left out. And here's the part that matters. He didn't respond. By staying invisible, he became a mystery again. Not a man trying to prove something, but a man who simply moved on without announcing it. That's rare, and rare makes people think twice. The key here is discipline. Because yeah, you'll be tempted to post something to show her you're fine, or maybe try to make her jealous. Don't. If you really want her to regret losing you, she has to feel the loss, not watch your highlights. So here's what you do. Turn off your story settings so she can't see them, or don't post at all. Mute or block her if you keep getting pulled into her page. Take a break from your socials altogether if you have to. You're not deleting your online presence. You're going underground. Quiet, controlled, private. That silence? It's a message, and it hits harder than any quote, status update, or flashy post could ever do. Women expect men to react, to reach out, to slip up online. But when you vanish completely, that's when she starts asking herself the question you want her to ask. Did I just lose a man who was actually worth keeping?